All right, today, third graders, we're going to be talking about ballpark estimates. So, what is a ballpark estimate? Well, first of all, I visualize a ballpark. A ballpark is huge, which means that your ballpark estimate can be anywhere in the ballpark. My ballpark estimate might be different than yours. The most important thing you think of a ballpark estimate is we change the number to make it easy for mental math. So let's just look here. We could look at this number and say, this number, if we rounded it to the nearest 10, would be close to 260. All right, well, I could also round this number. Let's see, would I go to 200 or 300? Well, it's already in the 50s, so I would say 300. Now look at both of these answers are ballpark estimates. Some people might say 256, a good ballpark estimate is 260. Some people might say 300. It's all what you can do in your head. You have to know yourself as a mathematician. What can you add in your head? 66. That's closer to 70. So my ballpark estimate would be 70. 99, my ballpark estimate would be 100. 34 would be close to 30. Now look at if I were to have to add 30 and 70, I could do that in my head. Okay, 148. Some people might say their ballpark estimate is 150. Other kids might go, 100. Let me show you how this works. Right here, when we use ballpark estimates, remember it's to help us add the numbers up in our minds, mental math. Easy to add in our head. So 66, I would say my ballpark estimate would be 70. 34 is closer to 30. Now I can add these in my head. 70, 80, 90, 100. This is your ballpark estimate. 256. Let me show you the difference with these two. Some people might say this is close to 260. This is close to 100. Can you add that in your head? Some of you, yes, are saying, yes, I can. That would get me to 360. Other kids might go, that was a little tricky to add in my head. I would have had to line them up. So maybe that person said, I'm going to go 300 plus 100 to give me my ballpark estimate of 400. Do you see the difference? It's whatever you can do in mental math. Look at this one, 148. I might say 150. Okay, and 19, make it easy for yourself, 20. All right, now I can add 50, 60, 70, 170. So ballpark estimates are numbers that you want to be able to add in your head and use mental math to solve the problem. Right now, you are going to get out your math journal, okay? You're going to turn to page 45 in your math journal. Now, we are only today going to do our ballpark estimates for these problems. Tomorrow, we'll come back and figure out the answer to these problems. So please leave these blank down here. Our ballpark estimates will go where the highlighted answer is. All right? Let's do two together. Then you'll pause the video and try 3, 4, and 5 by yourself, and then turn the video back on to check them. Okay, 43. That's close to what number? 40. 26 is close to what? 30. Add those up, mental math. 4, 5, 6, 70. Okay, 90 is already a ballpark. 37 is closer to 40. Okay, add those up. 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. Okay, now let's see if you can do these. Some people might ballpark this to 380. Some people might say 400. That's up to you. I'll do the 380. But if you're more comfortable with 400 plus 400, then that can be your ballpark estimate. Okay, get your answer. I'm running out of room. I'm going to have to write up a little bit here. I get 0, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 780. Here, 180 plus 100. Oh, I did that one wrong. 170 plus, you could do 110, but I'm just going to do 100 because then I know this would be 270. That one was easier for me to add in my head. Last ballpark estimate, I'm going to go with 87 is close to 90 plus 100. Now, your ballpark estimate might not be exactly like mine, and that's okay as long as you could add them up using mental math. That is your lesson for today, ballpark estimates. Okay, look at the next slides to see how you can practice ballpark estimates.